This is the Earthworks SV33 podcast microphone, and this is the ultimate podcast microphone shootout. Let's go. Now, as with most of these videos that I'm shooting while I'm here at Sweetwater, this is kind of a selfish one. So one of my favorite podcasts is Lou Later, and Lou uses this Earthworks SV33. I think his voice sounds incredible, and I've always been curious what it actually sounded like. But doing a real shootout like this is pretty hard to do at my place, so thanks to my friends at Sweetwater, they were kind enough to book out Studio A for me, set all these microphones up, running through a beautiful Neve console in there, and we're going to test out every single one of them. Now, the price points of these microphones vary wildly, and so what I want you to do is just keep in mind what price point these are all at, and then also pay attention to the amount of bleed, the amount of room noise that's coming in through the microphone as well, because that's an important factor for podcast microphones. You want as little bleed as possible while sounding as natural and open as possible, in my opinion. I'm going to try to keep this as scientific as possible. 2 fingers off the microphone. Each microphone, I'm going to say the name and model number of each microphone. We're going to have Andrew Masters in here do the same thing. We're also going to have Rachel, who works here at Sweetwater Studios, do the same thing, so we get a couple different perspectives. There's going to be links in the description below to download these actual files so you can really dig in and compare what do they all sound like and what's going to be the best for your voice and which one do you prefer, which is the best bang for buck in your budget. And there will also be links in the description below to purchase any of these microphones if you decide that you want one. Those links go to Sweetwater. Thanks, Sweetwater, for hooking this all up. I very much appreciate it. All right. Let's get into the shootout. This is the Earthworks SV33 microphone. This is the Zoom ZD1 microphone. This is the Audio-Technica AT2040 microphone. This is the Audio-Technica AT-BP40 microphone. This is the Earthworks Icon Pro microphone. This is the Rode Podcaster microphone. This is the Samson Q9U microphone. This is the Shure MV7 microphone. This is the PreSonus PD70 microphone. This is the Rode PodMic microphone. This is the EV-RE20 microphone. This is the Shure SM7B microphone. This is the Shure SM58 microphone. This is the Beyerdynamic M70 Pro X. And this is the brand new Universal Audio SD1 microphone. All right, let's get Andrew Masters in here, see what his voice sounds like on all these.
Okay, 2 fingers. This is the Earthworks SV33. This is the Zoom ZDM1. This is the AT2040. This is the AT-BP40. This is the Earthworks Icon Pro. This is the Rode Procaster. This is the Samson Q9U. This is the Shure MV7. This is the PreSonus PD70. This is the Rode PodMic. This is the RE20. This is the SM7B, the greatest mic of all time. This is the SM58. This is the Beyerdynamic M70 Pro X. This is the UA SD1.
This is the Earthworks SV33. This is the Zoom ZDM1. This is the AT2040. This is the AT-BP40. This is the Earthworks Icon Pro. This is the Rode Podcaster. This is the Samson Q9U. This is the Shure MV7. This is the PreSonus PD70. This is the Rode PodMic. This is the EV-RE20. This is the Shure SM7B. This is the Shure SM58. This is the Beyerdynamic M70 Pro X. This is the UA SD1.
Special thanks to Rachel and Andrew for joining me on this one. Really appreciate it, and it was really good to have multiple examples. It was interesting to me how they both had different microphones that I preferred on their voice than I preferred on my own. Leave a comment down below and let me know which one was your favorite. And there's also links in the description again to download all these files so you can check them out for yourself, and links in the description to pick any of these up, check out pricing on them, features, all that kind of stuff. Thanks for stopping by for another video. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.